In the party yesterday too, both solid, very high score rounds, and yeah, he's looking pretty strong before this round.
If you're good on this track and you can make awesome work on this track, but you need to take so much risk, so much.
Yeah, and he was doing that all night yesterday. Every run close to the wall as he could. So yeah.
Definitely not an easy track, but I like this track.
Yeah, maybe we will see you in Pro AM. Maybe you would like to compete and show everyone that you like it.
I like drift. I like everything. So I like all the track. I don't like all the track. I don't really like. It's a confidence, but I don't really like Frontier, just because it's just too far from my home.
Okay.
But that's only why.
Come on, maybe sometimes you do some chill out session at some Abisu and something.
Sometime. Okay, it's a restart right for the server, and Oopsie can join the server.
Okay, so we had the server restart.
Yeah.
Should be all good, right? So. Okay, I'm here. So we had a question.
I'm connecting.
Yeah, my headset is doing strange thing when I'm Drift Masters European Championship 2018 rules, but with some modification of course that fitting virtual world. So if you're wondering how judges are judging like this or that, you can go to our website. There is a rule book. That's probably a rule book that only direct you to a Drift Masters European Championship one, but we had some modification, of course, about some protests and something like this.
And I read all the rule books, and yeah, a lot of everything I think is take from Drift Master, but you make the judge only takes few rules for online game. But yeah, it's very close to the reality, and that's cool. I'm connecting again.
Yep, me too.
If I'm not wrong, like every time, okay? So if I'm not wrong, we will see the first battle with Undergawa against Shun Nishiyama.
Yeah, Nishiyama-san.
Yeah.
Japanese competitor.
It's not easy for Japanese guy to connect, because every time I see big ping.
Yeah, and also time changes, so if I'm not mistaken, it's 7 hours plus 2 hours so it's pretty much very early time in the morning.
Yeah, really early. I was saying I was wrong sometime, but this time again I'm wrong. But for this battle, it will be Jeremy Clad against Thibaut Lobus.
Okay, so right now you could go with your French pronunciation all the way.
Yeah. If you want to say right, say Thibaut Lobus. Say after me.
Okay.
Yeah, not so bad. And Jeremy Clad, but I think Jeremy Clad is not a French name, because maybe a Belgian name. I'm not sure. I don't want to offend him, so I don't talk too much about that.
Okay.
So here we go. Jeremy in the lead position. Oh, he hit the cone. Okay, no problem. Let's go.
Let's go. Nothing happened.
Yeah. Show must go on. I think it's a little surprise for Jeremy. And Thibaut Lobus make a great job to stay in the door of Jeremy, but Jeremy is very fast. It's not easy to Thibaut Lobus to stay in the door of this BMW.
What I've seen recently, Jeremy changed his setup, so right now he's using VR goggles. So
yeah.
Something different from screen, or maybe he had some triple screen setup.
It's totally different. It gives you some advantage when you are with a big angle. But
yeah, because then you can watch what's outside of the car. Because with a screen, it's not really good one. And maybe triple screen setup, but
yeah, but it's like in real life. It's not just put money on the table. As you can see, sometimes Cawood, if I'm not wrong, Cawood don't have a big setup, and they make a pretty awesome job. So it help VR help, and they give you a ghost bump, beautiful, but it's not an easy way to.
Yeah, I was trying. Yeah, Jeremy Clad gets the win and he said it to the top 60. But I was trying to say, I've tried VR goggles once in some computer stuff event, and I was, after just 10-15 minutes, I was really feeling seasick. So
yeah.
it was not for makers. And of course, I have my glasses, so it also don't help me. Without it, I felt so blind. But yeah,
I know this feeling. Not everyone can manage VR, but when you can, it's just beautiful. Fantastic.
Yeah, Kyle said he has Trustmaster T500 RS, custom handbrake and single screen. Yeah, Krzysztof Rypina, when he was winning competition, he has one screen setup and Logitech G29. So, and whoa boy.
Well, yeah, we have a mistake over there, maybe made by our friend from Japan. Not really sure what I see.
Yeah, because lead driver was just rocketing to a barrier and then up the hill.
A bump, yeah. Okay, next part of the run. Shun on the front, and in the chase position. Just Japanese put a lot of angle on this track, and Under tries his best to come back in the door. But I think Japanese are. The Shun is really fast. They have a very great fast line. It's not so easy to Under to stay in the door.
Yeah, but
not
after
easy
that
for
mistake in the first run, it was just too much, so Under gets the win, and he's heading to a top 16. And sadly, we won't see Nishiyama-san at next part of the.
Okay, next battle, Robby Wall against JP Van der Spy. And if I'm not wrong, JP Van der Spy go very far in the part of the competition, the last round.
Yeah, he was in top 4 maybe. I can be wrong, but he was very, very high. And Robby is also this season doing good job. As previous season he was rocking Pro AM, and right now he's rocking main event.
Yeah, first time we see the S14 on the track today. Ooh, big mistake over there. Maybe one wheel in the grass for Robby Wall, and he pushed him against the wall. Okay, next part of this battle. Robby Wall on the back, JP Van der Spy in the front. Robby Wall need to make everything for try to make the 0 for JP. I think it will be very hard for Robby to take the win on this battle, because JP Van der Spy made a very, very solid run in the lead position.
Okay, so JP
gets the win,
and he's heading to the top 16.
I'm not really sure how to say this name.
Yeah,
Samurai.
Guy from Bangladesh, so it will be more Samurai versus Adrian Chavez. Yesterday did an amazing job as in quali, had very high score, and right now
sadly
push the wall.
This demo.
Oh boy.
Yeah, a little push on the rest of the track, but
so today's
if I'm not wrong,
main event is just something like Wreckfest or Carmageddon, because
this track is definitely hard. Definitely.
Yeah. As we can see, but right now Adrian is doing pretty good job at his lead run. Doing very good line, very wide.
Oh yeah, I will just no words. I have just no word. Very, very clean.
Yeah, pretty much nailing the lead run, and as he nailed it, he is heading to a top 16 of today's comp.
Yeah, and right now we're done for the Group C, and we are waiting for the Group D. The Group Drift, of course.
Yeah, Group Drift, Drifter 1.
I see there is an interesting name in this group.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, I see Dominic Bludger against Denis Wisniewski, Gregors Bartowski against Yanli, Erika's Jacooz against Alexander Ledine, and Pavo against Will Barber. And yeah, I see Dominic making a big jump in this competition. Definitely. I don't know the standing pro.
Yeah, in standings he's also pretty
he's five,
much
shy.
very high, 5. So he's doing really well at this. Maybe he has some harder times because as he's sitting with us at Discord, he's doing our today's live stream. So we're very thankful because of his work, because it is looking very. When I was streaming Quali or Pro AM, I can't do as good as he does. So I really appreciate his work.
Yeah, that's why he's not saying nothing. That's why he's saying nothing on live.
Yeah, he has his microphone muted, so even if he's saying something to us, you won't hear him at the live stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Everybody, please welcome. It was Dominic Bludger. And we are talking about him. Dominic Bludger against Denis Wisniewski. I'm good on the name.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Wisniewski, or I don't know if he's doing a Polish version or not, but we're pretty much ready.
Yeah, let's go. Dominic Bludger in the lead position, and of course Denis just in chase position. Dominic very close to the wall, not so fast, but very beautiful line. And Denis tries his best to stay in the door, but it's not easy with a lot of transition on this track. Dominic was very far from the clipping zone. I don't really know what happened, but he was very far from the wall. It's a mistake that cannot be made in this power competition. You can lose a lot. Okay, let's see the next run. Dominic Bludger in the chase position this time, and Denis in the lead position. And very great job from Dominic Bludger to try to stay in the door of Denis, and Denis is in the clipping zone, deadly in the clipping zone. I don't know what the judge is gonna say about that.
Okay, so pretty much good work from Dominic at his chase run.
I don't know what happened, why he was so far from the clipping zone.
Yeah, me too. I really don't know what was an issue there. He wrote it is lag, but lags, yeah. We can hear you.
Yeah. It takes some time for the judge to give a result on this battle. Maybe not everything is lost. Maybe it's Dominic Bludger. Maybe it's Denis Wisniewski. Maybe not. Maybe one more time. We don't know.
And there's no fourth option, so.
Yeah, no, only two options. Yeah.
One more time.
And the third option. One more time.
Okay, so what I heard, Dominic has better chase run, Denis has better lead run, so that should be one more time.
Yeah, let's see. Dominic Bludger very close to the wall. Close again to the wall, and Denis tries his best, but maybe he do a mistake he never done over there before. And Dominic this time take the wall clipping zone. A dead mistake from Denis Wisniewski.
I don't know, probably. I don't really know, because something where was not right with Dominic's line at his speed run, so I don't know which fault will be in this contact. Or not maybe contact, but
you have a contact
from chase driver, so judges will need to watch some replay, but right now they're doing
it looks like now.
And Denis is out of the
I think Dennis lost in concentration. Is not easy to manage one more time because you done everything on the first run and
yeah, especially when he does a contact. I don't know whose fault was this contact, but yeah, we need to wait a bit. But yeah, Dennis could be very stressed after the first run, and then a mistake. We need to wait for judges' call.
Like every time,
Yep.
waiting.
Waiting is a part of drift competition.
Yeah, that's why it's
especially
hard,
in real life, as drivers needs to change his tires.
Yeah, in real life,
so, yeah, it's a long way from pits to a start line, and yeah, that's why drift competition is taking very long time. But I like approach what Driftmaster has. Oh, so Dominic Bludger gets the win, and it was not his fault, and Danny's contact with him. Yeah, so I like how Driftmaster is doing their competition, as they're doing to be as fast as it is possible. Maybe some crash may happen, but from a driver's part, it's really one battle after another. So let's go, and
we do the same.
No really big breaks between. Sorry.
Yeah, we do the same in safety.
Yeah.
No stress, but we do the same. So next battle, who is it? Yanli against Gregor's Bartowski.
Bartosik, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh boy.
And we are talking about him. Mistake over there. I didn't see. I was looking the leader. I didn't see.
Okay, so for my perspective, it was looking like Jan was going really fast at the initiation, and then he couldn't slow down, so he made a contact. From my perspective, of course.
Of course, yes. So let's see if is this fast. It's Grigors in the chase position.
Oh,
mistake again. Definitely, it's too hard. It's too far, maybe for Yanli.
Oh boy. And 10-0 mistakes from Jacooz.
And please say so I don't make mistake. And Gregor's Bartowski. That's Bartosik.
Bartosik, so
Bartosik get the win. And right now we have Erika Jacooz against Alexandre Ledin. Alexandre Ledin, if I say in French. Alexandre Ledin.
Okay. Mati, słyszysz mnie?
Okay, almost done. Okay, let's go. Alexandre Ledin, creator of this beautiful track, in the chase position, and Erika Jacooz in the lead position. Erika's very great on the line. It's hard for the French guy to come back in the draw because Erika's is very clean, very fast transition, no shaking. A very solid run from Erika Jacooz.
Yeah, it's hard task for Alexandre to win against Erika.
Yeah, he's a monster in the lead position. He's a monster. But sometimes he made some mistake in the chase position. So, so let's see. Alexandre Ledin this time in the lead position. And Alexander maybe inside the clipping point. It's hard for the French guy to have the best line, and I think it's gonna be very hard for him to get this win. And that is Erika's Jacooz get the win.
Okay, so we're heading to a last battle of Top 32. As I was talking about waiting, maybe as you can watch Formula Drift from USA, there are a lot of waiting there.
Yeah, Formula Drift.
Really, it's taking 4 hours something, because waiting and waiting. Yeah, especially when it's very, very late at night, maybe early in the morning. You're waiting for finals, and it's not coming.
Yeah. And as you can see, Will Barber tries his best to stay in the door, and he's not so bad. Definitely not so bad.
Yeah, Pavo Korpulinski doing a great job as a lead driver. Will is leaving some space, but
okay, let's go again. And Powell, very close and very beautiful transition from Powell to dive in the door of Will. And Will try his best to stay in the clipping zone and finish very close to the wall for Will Barber. And Powell Korpulinski make a very, very solid run, chase position.
Yep, so we're waiting for the judge's call. Guys at YouTube are asking if speaker is French.
Yeah, definitely yes.
I think you could say oui.
Oui. Baguette. Bibliothèque, croissant.
Croissant, yeah.
Yeah, definitely French. Yeah. I tried my best for my accent, but you know, I'm French. It's just a miracle if I am speaking English. Yeah, and you talk about waiting, and yes, on the Formula D's. Unbelievable how many times you wait. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it should be just like one guys are leaving a stadium and another one are warming up the tires already, but it's just one they will leave, then we will wait when they come to the track, then they will warm the tires, and then at the start line we are waiting already 5 to 7 minutes because we need to mount every GoPro they have.
I don't know how they do that. I don't know.
Really, then after a competition, I can't even see this GoPro footage. Yeah, so Pavo Korpulinski gets the win, and he's heading to a top 16 as we are already.
And we have the top
32.
16, yes.
Okay, so right now we'll have a short technical break. Yeah, waiting.
What? What did you say? Waiting again?
yeah, waiting, because we need to set every skin, so that will be 10 minutes of break. So go check your fridge. Maybe you have something to eat. Maybe you have something.
Snack, yeah.
And come back in 10 minutes, and we will be back with today's left side of top 16. So see you in 10 minutes.
Yes, I will be there, of course. I hope you too.
Okay, so right now we had the server restart. We're only waiting for one judge to connect, and we will be good to go with top 16. Yeah, and you, Gaetan, yeah.
Oh, you're too kind. Okay, here we go for top 16. It was too much break. 10 minutes was too long for me.
Okay. So we had some solo runs right now. So we're waiting for Jakub to come.
Yeah, we have some solo run for waiting for the, and some battle for waiting for the judge. With all the driver from top 16, and first battle, and not an easy one for Luca Cristino because he fall against Cawood. Gonna be very hard job. I think he's like a final for Luca. And after this we have Marco Chavez against LDS3. Powell Cross against Abdul Aziz Leonid Kabirov against Anton Kazanik. And for the next side of the bracket we have Under Agara against Jeremy Plaid, GP Van der Spy against Adrian Chavez, Dominic Bludger he fought against Gregor Bartowski, and Erika Jacooz against Paweł Korpulinski. That's all for this top 16. And we are just waiting for the judge.
Yeah, judge just did too long break for snacks and drinks, as I was saying before.
Taking the he's taking too much time.
Yeah. So some refreshments. Yeah.
And Luca Cristino is the only one in this competition, in this top 32, with the big Lexus. The only one that take the minibus.
yeah, this small bus is doing good job at this track. It's unbelievable how Luca is managing to go for this Touge track.
I think it can be an advantage. Because it's so big on the track.
Okay.
All the space. It's easy.
Yeah, I'm taking whole track. Just every line I take is just outside.
Outside and inside every time. We are joking, of course. It's not so big. It's big, but not so big. The BMW is not bad in this size.
Yeah, it's almost as long as Aristo. Maybe somewhat smaller, but
I hope the best for Luca Cristino, because he's a French guy, so I'm supporting my country, of course, but definitely Cawood is a big deal. First of the qualification, Luca Cristino is only 17.
Yeah, but also look at Spanish guys. They are doing very solid runs, one after, with nice style, good line, and big angle. So
yeah,
I see these guys are pretty much chilled and doing solid runs. Okay, so we should be ready. I can see at Steam that right now Judge is connecting, so we should be ready to go in a...
Yeah, right now it's gonna be very fast because Top 32 is not so fast because there is a lot of driver to pass, but after you are in top 16, all the battles are very quick, very speed, very quick. Yeah,
and then we have two groups, A, B, C, and D in each side, then restart between. So it also takes some time, but right now all skins should be ready to go and we won't have any problems with that. So
it's interesting because we are already a battle on the track, because I see Lucas training himself with Cawood.
Yeah, it's already some trains. And he's...
I hope he don't do the same in battle.
Okay, right now we have Kuba, but Mateusz game just freezed and he's reconnecting. Some
it's because he's playing on
technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's because he's playing on Toaster, you know.
Yeah, Toaster. It's a big fan to make it work even when at winter. I don't know what happened in the summer, but right now it needs a lot of wind inside his room to make it cool down.
We put the computer outside for calling him.
Yeah, I suggested him that you should take your computer outside of the window. He said, I don't know, man.
It's working.
When it's not raining or snowing, it's okay, but
yeah.
It's a bad thing to do when it's raining or snowing. Right now it's pretty much snowy outside.
Just for the story, when I was young, I got a really bad computer with a big problem of eating in it. So, like you're saying,
I had a laptop from past 8 years or so.
You know what I mean?
I know heating problems from inside, man.
Yeah, so I have put my computer outside on the balcony, you know.
Okay.
And it worked really great. That was a great idea at first, but when you leave a computer outside, all the little animals go inside.
Oh man! So you have some ants inside, or other insects. Okay.
And that's how I killed my first PC.
Okay.
That was just for the story.
Okay.
So yeah, it looked like a great idea, but it's definitely a bad idea.
Okay, so we saw some trainings right now. They're ready to go in a battle. So Luca is ready, Kyle is, and top 16 is ready. So let's go.
And let's go. Yes, of course. Let's see what the French guy can do. And he's trying his best to stay in the door of Cawood, but what can I say? Cawood is very great driver, and he managed to stay on line, to stay in the line, and I see a bit mistake. I see some left foot brake from Cawood.
Yeah, but also I believe he did. As I'm talking about Luca, he didn't leave any space for him to make a transition. So, I don't know really about whose fault was that contact, but let's see the second.
Yeah, great initiation from Luca Cristino, very close to the wall, very aggressive, I like that. And just on the back we have Cawood in the door, in the bumper, and the mistake over there from Luca. Sadly, a mistake made from Luca.
Okay, so as I'm hearing, judges need to watch a replay of the first round to make sure whose fault was that Luca's mistake. If it was Kyle that slowed down, or maybe it was Luca's fault and that he didn't leave any space to make a transition.
Yeah, we are waiting, but I see left foot brake. Of course, is not a problem, left foot brake, but maybe because he's outside of the turn and you're not supposedly using left foot brake over there with a good reason, because maybe you are too fast or you have bad line. So there we go. We have the result. Cawood get the win.
Yeah, so Cawood's heading to the top end as Luca did a mistake at his chase run. And what should we have right now? Who's gonna be next? It will be Marco Chavez versus LDS3. So I believe that will be pretty good battle. So Marco is a good driver. LDS is doing in this season pretty well. So
yeah,
good drivers to watch. Let's see how they will go against the.
Okay, let's see this time. Like you're saying, Marco Chavez against LDS, and LDS is come from China.
Yeah, so again, guy from far away from. Marco is leading.
Yeah, LDS stay a bit locked in the door of Marco, and Marco Chavez make a very great run, and over there too much angle for LDS, and that is for the first one of this battle.
Marco was doing pretty well at his lead run.
Really, really clean run.
LDS first did an error that he cannot make a good transition, but next he just spun, and that's it. And yeah, they're switching sides, going again.
Yeah, Marco, stay.
Contact right now from Marco.
Oh, maybe we're gonna see one more time.
It's not maybe, it's for sure.
Yeah, it's for sure. One more time.
Yeah,
because 2-0 mistake, one for each other, so that's why one more time.
Yeah, exactly. 2-0 mistakes. Both of the drivers made a mistake, and yeah, they switch sides and going one more time. Let's see if LDS right now will not make any mistake. As I was talking, Marco just killed that wall.
Yeah, damn. What a strange. I think he tried too much on the first corner.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah,
first lead run was very on point, and then that mistake.
And right now we are waiting, of course, if Marco Chavez won't try another one more time. LDS need to make zero mistake, but it don't look like it's gonna happen over there on this Calmont track. And that's it.
Yeah,
that's this one more time.
So LDS gets the win, and he's heading to the top 8.
Okay, next battle, Abdulaziz Harbi against Powell Gross.
Yeah, Pavo is already at the start. And let's go.
Yeah, Abdulaziz that make a pretty decent job in the competition too. Yeah, oh, big flick on the initiation for Abdulaziz. It's not so fast as in his GT86, but just on the back there is the big BMW driven by Power Gross, and he's made the deal. He stay in the door of Abdulaziz.
I like the aggression from Pavo. And,
yeah, it was clean.
Yeah, and Abdulaziz did very strange initiation from my point of view. He was really wide, and I don't know, as a chase driver, I believe Pavo did as good as he could. Oh boy.
Oh, I see a little touch from Abdulaziz on Powell, yes. And it's hard, it's very hard to Abdulaziz to make the same run than Powell, and Powell make a very clean lead run. I'm waiting for the judge before commentating or say something. I don't want to say something wrong.
Okay, so I hear some judges discussion about maybe you could see Abdulaziz chase run when he was initiating just right after initiation point. So judges are also looking for that, and yeah, it's pretty close to one more time, I guess. But
if judge are trying to find something inside this, yes.
Yeah, something that maybe we couldn't see watching once, because drifting is such a sport that maybe if you watch one battle from 6-7 angles, you will see something different than looking from one angle.
Yeah.
So you need to watch it again and again, and maybe you will wake up next day, watch it again, and maybe said, oh boy, maybe that should be another decision. So pretty hard to work for judges to make sure that everything is good.
I think I think you're right, but you're right for the virtual competition, because you can see everything on the replay in virtual. You can take all the angle you want with the camera, look everything you want. But in real life, on this track, for example, you have only your eyes and only camera.
Okay, so judges said that it will be one more time. Both guys made their mistakes. So I guess it will be the fair one to go again and to decide who's better one. Maybe we will see some other entry from Abdulaziz.
Yeah, big entry, big flip from Abdulaziz, very close to the wall. I like that. For me, I don't know. Oh, mistake from Abdulaziz, sadly. And he tried to come back on the road, but
maybe you could see how Pavo was afraid to initiate after Abdulaziz. He was just very careful to not hit him. He was just really on the left side of the track.
Yeah, he definitely tries best to don't hit him, yeah.
Yeah, so let's see right now as they switch side. Right now Pavo just needs to make nice lead run to make it.
Yeah, and then Power make a very decent job, very clean on the line. Smooth transition. I don't take risk, it's very far from the clipping zone, but it's the big mistake from Abdul Aziz. I don't know.
Okay, so experience from real life drifting make Pavo Grosha winner, and he's heading to a top end.
Yeah, but Abdul Aziz, I have my respect for the Initian. I like a big flick like that.
Yeah, but probably not in battles, but in some trainings or something like this, yeah.
For next battle, Leonid Kabirov against Anton Kazanik. Here we go. Anton Kazanik, the chase position.
Oh, big
angle from Leonid. How did he put this angle over there?
It's just, I'm going all in.
My God,
in a contact right now from Anton. And that should be probably Anton's fault, but
yeah. I hear every time the engine of Leonid Kabirov screaming, so I don't think he was going to decelerate.
Yeah, I think so too. So that should be disadvantage from Anton as he's heading to the first corner.
Yeah, and solid angle over there from Leonid, but be careful. That too much angle sometimes is not great for your line and your style. He tried his best to stay in the door of this big BMW.
Okay, so Leonid did a pretty much safe run as a chase driver, but yeah, Leonid Kabirov gets the win and he's heading to the top 8 as he was playing safely in chase run to make sure that he won't do any mistakes. Yeah, so big entry from his as a lead driver. Really, that line and angle was just amazing how he did that.
Yeah, he put so much angle on the first corner, and just after this, he do it again on the first clip zone, and that was very beautiful. And I think that's why Anton Kazanik get tricked by Leonid.
Yeah, he didn't expect it that he would hold that. Probably he thought that after that entry he will not be able to make it to the second. But sadly for Anton, Leonid did it pretty well, and he stayed on the track as Anton was hitting him.
Yeah, it's not easy when you have only one screen. Only one screen, because when you put this angle you cannot see where
it's just totally blind on the left side. He was just watching his front of car, but on the right side and left side he couldn't see anything. Maybe in the right side of his monitor he could see Anton as a chase driver, but maybe, yeah.
But a lot of driver right now when they drive with only one screen, use the application Real Head Motion for drifting, because the camera turn left or right when you're drifting, and it's more easy to see what you do.
Yep.
But for me, I don't like that. It gives me a strange feeling. You know?
I was using Real Head Motion when I was playing at the laptop, so with a very small screen, it was an only option to make it drifting true for me. Right now my screen is just like fourth time bigger, so I can see anything right now. And yeah, using Real Head Motion, it's sometimes you can make some advantage from it, because you can see your left side, right side, but in the other on the other side, it make your how can I say that your movements on the wheel pretty strange, and then switching up to the normal view, it's looking and feeling strange. As for me, it was very strange.
That's why I don't like real head motion, but like you, lots of drivers use it.
Yeah, right now I'm not using it, but I know that Alan Heinz is using it, so you can be at a very nice level with. It's pretty much personal. What?
Yeah, I see Jeremy hit the bumper of under Gararia, and maybe too much aggressivity from Jeremy. Don't look like to affect the style of the car of under, but cannot be aggressive before the ignition.
Yeah. As I was talking about Spanish guys, Under did a mistake in the lead run. It's not very common as you're looking at how these guys.
I don't think I've seen a mistake. I don't really know. In my point of view, it was a Jeremy mistake. Maybe in your point of view, it was Under. That's why.
I said about later. Oh, this corner.
Later, yeah.
Yeah, when he's cutting a line little bit, but right now he's doing pretty well as a chase driver, cutting some line also, but we need to wait for judge's call to make sure.
I don't know what judge are gonna say about this, and yeah, it was strange on the ignition because Jeremy bumped inside the car of Under, and I don't know, but you know, sometime when you it's like intimidation, you know. It's not an intimidation, but can feel it like that by the leader.
Every contact, every contact, especially at track white like this, make a difference to the lead driver. As I had an experience from a last round when I get a very little contact, and then I couldn't make a transition for the second corner. So a very small contact can even destroy a very good lead run. And to what we can see as a very small contact for a lead driver, it can be like earthquake on his wheel.
Yeah, but Jeremy made a very great lead run.
Yeah. It needs to be said. Very good lead run from Jeremy.
I think that's why
Under also made a mistake at the lead run, so we have a split decision.
So, okay, one more time.
One more time, okay. Sometimes it's better to go one more time than make it unfair for one of the drivers. As yeah, we can see who's the better one in a real battle.
Maybe this time Jeremy will be not so close.
Yeah, we'll avoid the contact.
yeah, and I think it's because he changed his setup, because he's in VR right now. And
to just make it familiar for. But Under right now, I guess, won't make any mistake as a lead driver.
Yeah, but look the proximity of Jeremy Clad. What a proximity! I think Oculus give him some tools for stay more close in battle.
Yeah, amazing chase run from Jeremy, and amazing lead run, of course, from Under.
Yeah, very great.
I'm really hyped to see a second part of this.
And right now, on the back of Jeremy, he need to show to the judge can be the same aggressivity than Jeremy, but it looks like it's not easy for Under to stay in the door.
Oh,
what a mistake from Jeremy over there. What a
so close to the wall, and he just so met the wall personally.
Oh damn! It was. You know, I don't want to. I'm waiting for the judge, but Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah, without that
Got
hit
the
journey,
win
but
in his hand. He got the win in his hand, and he just dropped it on the ground. That's so sad.
yeah,
I'm
that's so
sorry
sad
for him.
for Jeremy. But Under Guerrero gets the win, and he's going to a top 8.
Yeah, definitely. That's sad. Sometimes, it's not just only winning. It's just don't giving the win to the other driver. And I think sadly Jeremy give the win to Under Guerrero.
Yeah, it was just a nice gift from him to Under,
Yeah.
but
It's because
after amazing chase run from him, it's sad to see such a crash.
So right now we have Adrian Chavez against GP Van de Spy.
So last Spanish guy at the bottom. Let's see how he will do against South African guy, JP.
Yeah. Solid run, very close to the wall for Adrian, and JP staying to keeping on. And yeah, it's very hard because the line of it's very hard because the line of Adrian was very great. He put angle where angle need to be put.
Yeah, his runs are very stylish. I love to see that driving, because he's doing good line and very good angle, nailing all the zones. So it's so right now like in the rulebook. You need to go.
Oh my goodness!
Oh man!
What? I think, I don't know if he's luck, but definitely was a great move from Adrian Chavez.
Yeah, it's
in the door.
driving like a maniac. He's at this door.
Oh my god!
Adrian was just okay. I'm winning, and he's saying,
Yeah, and the judge say, "Okay, take the win."
okay, to take the win, it's yours. Go on. So amazing driving. I don't know how he stopped before hitting him in the first corner. He was just
I don't know.
at his doors, literally. I saw a wheel at JP's doors.
Maybe pure luck, Maybe only.
Maybe just
sometimes to be a great driver, you need to have luck in your side.
yeah.
Definitely make a pretty decent job. That's no word to say about that. And we're gonna have a battle: Dominic Bludger against Gregor Bartowski.
Yeah, Grzegorz Bartosik.
Bartowski. I don't know.
Repeat after me, Grzegorz Bartosik.
Gregor Bartowski.
Oh, almost.
For this time.
As good as my T-Bolt. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's go with Gregor's on the back of Dominic.
Oh, he's wall riding the whole wall.
Oh my god, I was
with a nice kiss. It was just, yo, man. The bumper was in the wall for the whole time.
Yeah, I just put some duct tape on the back of the car and he's sticking in the wall. Unbelievable.
Yeah, just before the second one, he needs some zip ties to make it all clear.
Okay, we go again for the next run. This time Dominic is on the... Oh my goodness! What a mistake! What happened?
What happened?
I think Dominic was not expecting this. Was expecting more speed from Gregor's. Was not expecting a big flick on the ignition. And I think judge need to see the replay for take a decision.
Yeah, just right now they're watching a replay from the second run.
Yeah, look like a tricky decision.
Yeah, for sure. For judges, it's all about the decision. If it was Grzegor's fault of his line, or maybe being slow, or maybe something other cause, or it was all about Dominic. So we need to wait a second.
I don't know what happened. I think yeah, I bumped inside Gregor's, and like I was saying, it's very easy to make mistake on the first corner. Very, very, very easy. We are waiting for the judge decision, and the next battle will be Erika Jacooz against Pavo Bludger. But right now we are waiting the judge. Like I'm saying every time, it's not a great top 32 if you're not waiting for replay. Take some time because the judge needs to watch it. It's not so easy to watch replay on this because I need to leave the server, go in your replay, find the right one, load it.
Judges are discussing, and I'm sitting in a rule book, so I'm also talking with them what to do in such a situation.
Will be a surprise, yes. And if a judge needs to look the rule book, I think it's definitely a tricky decision, yeah. Take some time.
Okay, after reading some rule book, it's clearly said that violation of side-by-side or single fire procedure, I mean tandem initiation procedure, may result in a restart. So judges decided they will go a rerun of the last run, so they will go again the second one.
Okay, thanks for the information though. So it's not like one more time, it just we made.
Yeah, it's just the second run rerun.
Okay. So let's see if you remember well. Dominic was very close to the wall in his first run, and on the back, Gregor tried his best, and Dominic put some dead angle over there.
So big mistake from Dominic, and right now,
mistake from Gregor, but...
and a 0 from Jacooz. So that will be double 0 in the second run. But we need to watch again the first run to make a decision. One more time, so...
And we got one more time, yeah.
So yeah, that will be one more time. And they will go again.
I think it's the best decision, yeah. When you are waiting, when you have a first run, first battle.
So in the first run it was just 5-5, so it had to be a 1. And they're going again. Amazing job from Dominic.
It's best to stay in the line, and Gregor not so far from Dominic.
Cutting a line a little bit, but Dominic is nailing that lead run, and the contact just before the finish run.
Finish run, yeah.
Oh boy, I don't know how judges will count this contact.
In my point of view, it was Gregor's pushing Dominic in the wall, and because Dominic was
I believe so, but we need to wait because right now they're going again. Dominic right now is more careful as Jacooz almost stopped before after first corner. So yeah, that should be again advantage for Dominic. And Dominic Bludger gets the win, and he's into the top 8.
Okay, let's made the last top 16 battle. Erika's Jacooz against Pavo Podolski.
Okay, so right now Pavo will need to do very solid job to win against Erika.
But I think Pavo Podolski can make the job.
Yeah, of course. In this season he's doing very good. So yeah, maybe if he go push hard at the chase driver as he's doing at the first corner, and he overshot it a little bit.
Yeah, it was like a dive bombing on Erika Jacooz.
He know that he needs to go all in. He really go too hard at the first corner.
Yeah, it was very too hot, and I think he lost his concentration after this big mistake.
Yeah, so right now they're switching sides. Pavo will be leading as let's see what Erika's will do.
Lot of angle with big flip from Erika Jacooz to slow himself on the ignition, and he's not so bad, and he tries best to stay in the door because he's fast too. Powell, sorry, is fast too.
They are using some horse or
yeah, I think yeah, it's looked like Erika's broke something on this wheel.
Yeah, it's not very fair play from Erika's to use horse. But yeah, Erika gets the win. Yeah, it's not very fair play of using horn just during tandems.
Okay, that is. Let's go for the top 8 of this competition on Calmont.
Okay, so we have Cawood against LDS3, Pavo Grosh versus Leonid Kabirov, Under Garay versus Adrian Chavez, and Dominic Bludger versus Erika Syurka. So yeah, sorry for my pronunciation of R, but I'm really not good at spelling R.
No problem.
My croissant is rather croissant, not croissant. I don't know.
Croissant.
Yeah. Oui, oui.
Exactly. Yeah. That's it. You speak French.
Yeah.
Congratulations. After this, you just need to make some Rio, and that's it. You're a great French guy.
Okay.
And LDS3 have a big job to do because this fall against Cawood. And LDS is coming from very far because he was 24 in qualification.
Yeah, his quality runs not was not very good. So.
Yeah, he win against the number 9 and against the number 8. Can he win against the number 1? Great question.
Yeah, the question is hard. Okay, so we have Carl, we have LDS, we have both judges, so...
I think we have the battle. Yes, we have it. Okay, let's see if Chinese man, if LDS can make the deal with Cawood, with the machine Cawood. Let's see, and already Cawood put the level very high, very close to the wall, and very great line. Oh, look at this! Perfect, perfect transition on the clipping zone.
Yeah, that lead run was on top.
Yeah, and
Alright, just nailed it so hard. It was all his doors from the whole wall, and his bumper was inside the wall, so amazing job. As a lead driver, so they're switching sides, and Kyle needs to be as good as he was at lead run, going against LDS.
I think so. LDS put a lot of angle, it's not so fast, and Cawood is in the bumper for the transition. What a job from Cawood, what a job. He found exactly the great timing from transition. He found it exactly the great, and as you can see, every time the transition was made by LDS, Cawood made at the same time the transition.
Yeah, but amazing job from Kyle. Amazing chase run from Kyle, and that's why he's in top 4 and he's leading right now in general standings. So.
Yeah.
So right now there will be an amazing battle. So Leonid versus Pavo Grosh.
Yeah. And Pavo Grosh, just remind you, is 29 in qualification. What a strange.
Yeah, but I remember when we were at Drift Masters at Torun, his driving was amazing, especially when he was at a low-powered car, and he was doing amazing job for whole event. So I believe that he can do it, as he's having more and more experience at the sim driving.
But yeah. But damn, he was just not. He was just 29, and he pushed out the number 4. He pushed out. The number 20.
Yeah, winning against Steven Hatcher, very experienced sim driver, was a very nice job from Pavo. And Abdul Aziz also is very experienced sim driver, so good driving from Pavo today. And maybe if he keeps still being cool-headed, not make any mistakes, yeah, he can go higher, I believe.
I believe, yeah. And I'm looking for Leonid Kabirov. Yeah, we are waiting for him. And he is come.
Bo Kyle był już na drugim miejscu. Okay, so sorry.
No problem.
I have both conversation on 2 buttons, so I clicked wrong button right now because they're both at my gear shift.
Okay. Power goes against Leonid Kabirov. Power goes in the chase position. Leonid lead position. And a great initiation from Leonid that they make fantastic first corner. And just the back, yeah, Powell is making very close battle.
Pavo is really at his door. I don't know, I don't believe him. He's not Pavo right now. He just became a monster. Pavo goes amazing driving today.
He was just 29 on qualification. 29!
Yeah, so right now Leonid needs to nail the chase run so hard to be better than what Pavo did.
Let's see if Leonid can give a response to Leonid. Oh my god, it was inside the wall for me.
No! Oh no!
Damn.
He just had that win in his hands.
Ah, damn.
And it's
again
gone.
Yeah, it cut itself his head. Sadly, yeah.
So sadly for Pavo, Leonid Kabirov gets the win.
It was almost inside the wall on the first clipping, on the second clip. And I think you cannot play like that. Sometimes you're gonna burn yourself when you go too far like that, sadly. And we have a Spain battle.
Yeah, Spain battle. So these guys were training a lot and
together,
driving a lot before, so I expect big things right.
Yeah, and it's the same team. It's a friendly battle, you know.
A friendly fire right now. Oh boy.
Oh boy, yeah, like we say, yes. And Garia put so damn angle on the wall, and Adrian try his best to stay in the line of Undergaria, but let's see next round.
Maybe right now there will be some team orders that Adrian needs to
lose.
Yeah.
We are joking, of course.
Yeah, we are joking, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. So let's see. under Gary tries his best to stay in the door of this big BMW driven by Adrian Chavez. What a line from Adrian Chavez! What a line!
Yeah, amazing lead run, but that error at the chase run was just too much.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and under Garia get the win and go to the top 4. Next battle, classical inside the classical.
Yeah, classic, best of the best. Jacooz versus Dominic.
Absolutely, it's like what, 10 times we fall together against each other.
Yeah, just I believe in every competition they're going against.
Yeah, it will be fun. Open your eyes. And Dominic inside the wall, and Jacooz just on the back is a cool battle. Is every time there is a lot of aggressivity between on the track, of course, between these two drivers, and Jacooz make a clean chase run, and Dominic made very great lead run.
Yeah, so both of drivers did amazing job, and the lead run was good, chase run was good. Oof, tough task to do right now.
Let's see if Dominic gonna be more aggressive on Jacooz that put a lot of angle on the first corner, very close to the wall. And Dominic is inside the door of Jacooz already. And I don't know, the both drivers are...
I don't know, maybe one mistake that only I saw, it was just a transition before a second corner from Dominic's side as he was chasing. He I believe go too hard, and then he need to hesitate for it. So yeah, better chase run by Jacooz, and Jacooz gets the win, and he is in top 4 of today's competition.
So that's it. We have the top 4, Cawood against Leonid, Kabirov, and under Gararia against Jacooz.
Yeah, so best guys only stay in top 4. It's not a surprise that Kyle did to top 4. Yeah. Not a surprise that Leonid did. Maybe Pavo, if he could handle that lead run, would be.
It was not so easy for Leonid.
Yeah.
Cawood
tough battles before.
Yeah, and a lot of angle from Cawood already on the first corner. Same car for the both driver, so no excuse to stay in the door. Yeah,
but Leonid did many mistakes, and right now he's hitting Kyle before last. So that should be big point of action for Leonid after the first run. And right now, I know that Kyle should play safe, but I know Kyle well, and he won't go safe. So I expect a big dive from first corner.
So like that?
Yes, something like that. Oh, and boy. He is.
Yeah, I think he locked the direction, Leonid.
And easy win for Kyle. As
so
he's heading to the finals.
Yeah, big final, but no shame for Leonid Kabirov, because he go to the little final for the 3rd place on the podium.
Yeah, just was all about last battle against Pavo, and maybe he got some stressed before Kyle, because driving against Kyle is just like driving against James Dean in real life, when you can see as very good drivers making very bad mistakes, going against going against James. So maybe sometimes if they could stay, keep his head cool and make no mistakes, that will be harder for James to win. But sometimes it's just James is going again through the bracket with no opponent, because opponents are throwing their runs one after another.
So next battle, under Gaia against Erika's Jacooz. And take a big gap, yes, from Erika's, but Erika's know how to come back in the door with a fast move. He was almost touch Adrian under Gaia, and I think under Gaia tried his best to take the win, and maybe I think is the best lead run from under in top 32 in my point of view, of course.
It's just he's on good way to win this battle.
Okay, next run. Judge saying Judge saying a rerun because Erika's was too far on the start line, and maybe not a stolen.
Probably not ready. Maybe you could see how big gap it was before he managed to catch under. Okay, so fair play is on first place, and we go again with a first run as Under just hit the wall.
Two mistakes. Oh no! Oh boy, sad for him. Yeah, sad for Under. I make two big mistakes. And we know very well Erika's Jacooz. Erika's don't make mistake like that. It's gonna be very hard for Under Agaria to manage to take a win on this battle, but no shame for him, because maybe he's gonna fight again for the later final.
Okay, so and that should be it. Yeah, Erika Circus gets the win, and right now we will see
the later
small final, as you said. Yeah, little small. I don't know. Battle for the third place.
Small final. Yeah, it's more common to say small final. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because in French we say petite finale is literally little final, but I think in English is everybody say small final. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I really called it battle for the third place. So.
So let's see Leonid Kabirov against Under Gaia. Leonid with a classic yellow one S30. Here we go.
Okay, so the winner of this one will get third place. So there's some points to fight for. Of course, being third is better than being fourth. So let's see how Leonid right now will do against Under.
Yeah, Leonid, the chase position. And Leonid is not so close from Under, and I think Under thrown back some wings, and he made a solid run. He was not so inside the clip zone, but he made a solid run with a great transition, very fast. And Leonid was not so close, but for Under, he needs to be better than Leonid in the chase position. So let's see. And Under tries his best to stay inside the door of Leonid. And Leonid is very great line 2 in the lead position. I don't really know what to say about this battle. The boss driver was close in the... I feel the same feeling for the boss driver. I don't know. I clearly don't know.
Yeah, really, I can hear some judges' deliberation about who is winner. We should wait a bit. So some judges are watching a replay before.
And Under Garaya get the third place. Congratulations.
So
and
third
Leonid
place,
take the fourth place.
yeah, third place going to Spain, and for Leonid will be fourth today. And right now we are going to the great final. I mean great, but it's very great because it will be Kyle versus Erika, so it will be battle for the first place in general standing. So
the battle of the battle.
battle of the battle.
Yeah, we have with Dominic and Erika's the classical.
It's only 5 points between them in general standings.
Oh my god! With the qualification?
No, qualification not, but before this round it was 5 points.
And Erika's was 6 in qualification, so Cawood have the advantage, of course. Did Erika's can manage to stay in the door of Cawood? Yes, of course. And Cawood is very smooth and fast on this transition, but Erika's is almost in the
man, that wall right, and across the finish line.
Yeah,
amazing run from lead. Sometimes I believe that he's having some aimbot or something like this, that he's nailing his lead run every time when he goes.
Yeah, second run for this big final. Cawood on the back of Erika. Jacooz very close in the initiation, definitely inside the door of Erika's. And in my point of view, not so angle from Cawood, but he's almost there. Yeah,
something happened before the last corner.
Yeah, a soft touch from Cawood on the transition of Erika's Jacooz.
Yes, so that was a contact before the last corner.
Did the advantage of Cawood gonna blow? Did Erika's gonna give the win to Cawood? Great question. but there is only one answer, and we are waiting for the answer of the judge, of course. And Erika Jacooz get the win today.
Congratulations! Yeah, so congratulations to Erika. Today he managed to win against, and I believe he will right now be first in general standings. I may be wrong, but probably yeah, that should happen right now. And battle still goes to the last round, so the final round will be amazing in terms of first place, because points between them is just very small difference. So amazing run from Kyle, but Erika's was better today.
Yeah, definitely better. And just for a remind for the podium, Erika Jacooz first, second Cawood, third under Garia, and fourth place for Leonid Kabirov, the worst place, the fourth place. And of course, see you on the next round. It will be the final at Albi. A very, very tricky track. There is no wall, but you need to manage your car like a monster if you want to win on this track. It looks like just two corners, but there is two manji, and it's very hard to stay in the door. And I think we're gonna see some big surprise on this track.
Okay, so thank you all guys watching the stream. Be sure to leave a like. Be sure to stay with us. Follow our Facebook or Instagram, and see you. Yeah, and subscribe our YouTube channel. And we'll see you in last round final in Albi, as Gaetan said, in 2 weeks. So be sure not to miss it. And see you.
See you.